What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great. I hope you guys have kicked some serious ass today and taken names while doing it. We're going to jump right into this, what we're doing here right now. I want to introduce you to Paula Connolly. This is Paula Connolly right here. Get a good look at her face, please. Feather alert issued for missing Indigenous Campo woman. San Diego County Sheriff's Department on Tuesday issued a feather alert for a missing Indigenous woman from the Campo Indian Reservation, San Diego County Sheriff's Office. Campo, California. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department on Tuesday issued a feather alert for a missing Indigenous woman from the Campo Indian Reservation. A feather alert is a resource for law enforcement agencies to notify the public when an indigenous person or woman goes missing, the Sheriff's Department said in a news release. Paula Connolly, 28, was reported missing to the Sheriff's Department on Monday just after 11 p.m., according to authorities. Her vehicle and personal belongings were found at a hotel in Jacumba, but there were no signs of Connolly. Again, this is her. She's got a beautiful tattoo on her arm. Remember this tattoo, please. It's a very good identification mark. I'll spot her. Oh, damn it. After receiving information about Connolly being seen at a Shell gas station in Jacumba, deputies reviewed the surveillance video that showed her walking from the gas station to the park next to the park and ride around 10:30 p.m. Authorities described Connolly as standing 5'4" tall and weighing about 180 pounds. Connolly, who has dark brown hair and brown eyes, was last seen wearing a black and pink dress with a flower print. She also has a large tattoo of a large flower covering a woman's face on her right shoulder. Anyone with information about Connolly's whereabouts should call 911 or contact Sheriff's Department at 858-565-5200. This just happened yesterday. Again, here is her picture. Please, if you're living around this area, keep your eye out for her. She could be in danger. Please keep your eye out for her. Paula Connolly, 28 years old, 5'4", 180 pounds. Flower girl on her right shoulder, wearing a pink and black dress. Last seen with flower print on it, and she was last seen Monday at 10:30 on the surveillance camera at a gas station in San Diego County.
Was she with anybody or?
It didn't say. Let's go back here. No thanks. I don't need that shit. Here is the dress she was wearing, I believe, is what they're saying. That's from the surveillance video of her going into the convenience store. Let's see what else we can find here real quick. Most recent news releases: missing person Campos, feather alert from Campo woman. Post. On April 30th, 4:30 p.m. A feather alert has been issued for a missing woman from the Campo Indian Reservation. The San Diego County Department wants the public's help to locate her. On Monday, April 29th, just after 11 p.m., 28-year-old Paula Connolly was reported missing to the Sheriff's Department. Deputies from the Sheriff's Rural Division immediately began investigating the disappearance. During the investigation, Connolly's vehicle and personal belongings were located at a hotel in Jacumba. However, there was no sign of Connolly. Deputies later received information that Connolly had been seen at the Shell gas station in Jacumba that the evening of her disappearance. Upon further review, surveillance video showed Paula walking from the gas station to the adjacent park and ride around 10:30 p.m. The Sheriff's Department notified the California Highway Patrol, CHP, to issue a feather alert throughout the state. A feather alert is a resource available to law enforcement agencies investigating the suspicious or unexplainable disappearance of an Indigenous woman or Indigenous person. The feather alert will provide immediate information to the public to aid in the swift recovery of missing Indigenous persons. Yeah, she has she has a whole she got a whole arm tattoo. So right here and here and here. Damn it. Connolly is an Indigenous woman of the Campo Indian Reservation. She stands around 5'4", 5'4" tall, and weighs about 180 pounds. Connolly has dark brown hair and brown eyes. As you can see in the above photo, she was last seen wearing a black and pink dress with a flower print. Connolly has a large tattoo on her right shoulder of a large flower covering a woman's face. If you have information regarding Connolly's whereabouts, call 911 or contact the Sheriff's Department at 8585-655-5200. Again, this is her. Please keep an eye out if you are in and around San Diego County. Please. Spread awareness and keep safe, everybody. It's important. It is such an important. So, with that being said, I'm going to get my ass back to work. I just wanted to come and share this real quick. Oh, what's up, Outback? Good morning, Mr. and Miss G2K. Wendell says.
Good afternoon.
Yes, indeed. How have you been, Windows? How have you been? What's up, Peaky's Eyes? How are you? You're new here. Haven't seen you around before. Nice to meet you. Getting cold over here. Well, it's warming up for you guys. It snowed here today. It snowed here today. May 1st, and it fucking snowed. I was blown away. It's cold enough. Not trying to break, but we're in the 80s today. I'm trying to brag, but we're in the 80s today. You can keep the snow. LOL. I will, too. I will. I will. It's like saying how happy you were about snow with all that Evan cousin. Oh, I know. Damn it. You don't even want. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm almost done. I swear. It's like an Amber Alert, but it's for indigenous people, just for indigenous people. Want to see my sign I made? for MMIW on the 5th. For MMIW Friday. Or I don't know why I keep trying to put a name to it. Check out this sign. Check out this sign. Bam. My costume? Which costume? My Halloween costume? Or my hooker outfit? You like it? Like it? I'm gonna put something on put something on the back of it right here, so I can put my hand in it and hold it. Like a little pocket. Oh. You thought I was lying. Y'all don't know me too well now, do you? I'm going to. I haven't. I'm going to. I got me some cardboard over here. For real. I was even thinking about maybe doing my hair a little bit, like. No, I think it's a good. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I really do. That's why I think we're gonna do it. Now I got your test. Now I got your attention. Ask me about the MMIW. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I got one for the other one though. What can I say? I'm committed. I'm probably committable, but who's keeping track? I'm all right. James, how are you, my friend? I used to have like 4 or 5 pairs of these. I legitimately wore them all the time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People looking at me like, what the fuck? I'm like looking at them like, you want to get beat up by that guy wearing that shit? Keep running your mouth. You can let me enjoy me being me, and you can continue you being a dick sucker. What, man?
And like it or don't.
And like it or don't. Like, I didn't ask you to come over here. You know what I mean? Like, not you guys, but you know, just when I'm in public, it can get kind of crazy in there. You know what I mean? My wife's over here shaking her head. She's like, "Yes, babe, I know what you mean." Till you see me in my Korean War helmet, wearing some lingerie, hot pink fuzzy slippers with some little balls on the front of them. Oh yeah, I ain't afraid to strut my shit. Like, go ahead and keep running your mouth. And do you want like you can either just continue on your way and continue on your way having a good day, or you can keep fucking with me and you're gonna be known as that dude who got your ass beat by that dude wearing that shit. Which would you rather be? Just saying. Bam. Yeah, I love these fucking things. I don't care what anybody says. They don't have to be just for girls, okay? Look at Matt and Jeff Hardy. They wear them all the fucking time. Of course, I'm not a wrestling superstar, but I'm kind of close.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm just saying. Kind of a big deal around here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's me. The big deal. Mm-hmm. What's up, Rosie? Hell yeah. Fucking Hardy Boys were the shit. Now Jeff Hardy just wants to do coke all the time and just fucking think he's still in the ring. And then here's my other sign that I got. One of my other signs I got. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. And my smack to the face. Wham. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Can't discriminate these days, so you should be mostly safe, LOLs, but I gotta go make some calls. Now, office hours have started. Have a super day, and I'll tune in again later on. Take care, DJK. All right, Windows. Roman is not on the tribal chief. Roman is not the tribal chief, or he lost his belt. Oh, really? There's only one true champion in my book, and that's Triple H. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They are for MMIW awareness on the 5th. And yes, you're looking a little too comfy in those gloves already. But bam! Bam! The smackdown. Boom! Boom! These are my fucking power gloves. Fuck you up with these on. And not even care. Wendell says, and yes, you're looking a little too comfy in those gloves already. Enjoy. I will. No. Who did he lose the title to? I haven't watched in so long. Oh, I don't know. I haven't watched. Cody Rhodes. Oh, shit. I can beat up Cody Rhodes. Shit, my shadow can beat up Cody Rhodes. On a road. When I was a kid, my favorite was the Junkyard Dog. Junkyard Dog was pretty bad. Junkyard Dog was pretty bad. You know who nobody ever remembers, and it really upsets me? Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes was a lot better than his son, for sure. But the greatest time period for wrestling was the Degeneration X era. 100%. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, China, X Pac, Badass Billy Guns, and Hornswoggle. They were the shit. Dusty Rhodes is all good. He's all right. Like my original old favorite, my original is Diamond Dallas Page. I like Diamond Dallas Page. See, and that's why I don't like Johnny Cash. It's because everybody likes Johnny Cash. See, it works out. I'm just saying. Hey, yeah, yeah. Good old Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yeah, good old Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And if you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you. Suck it! Boom, boom, boom. Dude, people would be like, wrestling's fake. I fucking freak out. I'm not giving them an elbow off the top rope right in their face. Bam! I didn't even give a shit. Like, look. You can call it fake if you want to, but when you're dude, I want like when Mankind and the Undertaker went at it on that triple cage. Holy, tell me that shit was fake. 5-point frog splash. Hell yeah. The flying headbutt. Yeah. The crossface crippler. He'd all get up and be like, Wah! You knew you're fucked. Owen Hart and the sharpshooter. Oh yeah, brother. Can't forget about these 17-inch pythons, brother. Because what you gonna do? What you gonna do when Hulkamaniac comes for you? Right? That's what I would do too. Like, yeah, Mankind was fucking crazy, dude. Like he was legit. Like some of those matches that he came up with, dude, like Hell in the Cell and the 100,000 tack. Oh my gosh, dude. The barbed wired cell or the barbed wired ring or the turnbuckle where they took the ropes down and put a barbed wire instead. Yeah, crazy shit. Like, what's up, Doc? How are you doing? How you feeling, sweetheart? How you doing, sweetheart? You kicking that chemotherapy's ass, girl? Out there like fucking Muhammad Ali, boxing up like Sugar Ray Leonard? Fucking that chemotherapy up? I hope so. Hashtag fuck cancer, everybody, right now. Hashtag fuck cancer. Hashtag fuck cancer. That's right, girl. Hell yeah, Rosie. Oh yeah. So let me ask you, Rosie, do you know about MMIW Awareness Day? Let's find out, Rowley. I'm doing okay, just hanging in there. I had my first chemo yesterday. It takes 6 hours. Holy shit. Well, So how does that exactly work, Dot? Like, you want to come up and tell us how the chemotherapy works? Like, I'd like to know. So, do you know what the MMIW is, Rosie? And I'll put the focus right on you. Right there. That's about when I started watching wrestling right there. Probably about 86, 87. Yeah. So the MMIW it stands for Missing Murdered Indigenous Women. Hi, Dot. How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there.
Good to hear.
Oh, wait a minute. Just a minute. Okay. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Oh, it's been a little bit stressful, but I can manage.
Yeah,
know.
me too.
But,
Every day it's something new.
yep.
But I have to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to go every Tuesday for the chemo, and it's going to take 6 hours every Tuesday. And then every Friday, I have to go get a bunch of blood work done.
So how long? How long you got to do that?
6 to 8 weeks.
Wow.
So it's going to be a while. And then after that, they're saying surgery and then possibly radiation.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just hoping I don't lose my hair. But if I do, oh well, it'll grow back. I already lost it once. So only this time it's completely different than the last time. Because I've already had cancer once.
Oh, yeah. What cancer did you have before?
Huh?
What cancer did you have before?
I had a tumor in my anal wall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how it got there, I have no idea. But
want to be a pain in the ass.
I did 8 weeks of chemo and radiation. I did lose my hair, but I got it back, obviously. And then,
what's up, Macy?
Yeah, they had to do major surgery to take it out because the chemo and radiation didn't work.
Oh, wow.
So that made it bigger. So they took it out at UC Irvine. I don't know if you know where that's at, but now I have a colostomy bag that I have to have for the rest of my life. So I got all clear from that, no cancer. And then now this pops up. So, but I'm going to fight it. I'm not going to sit back and let it get me.
Hell yeah, like a fucking boss, you're going to fucking get that shit. You got it, girl.
Got that right. Yeah. I am not going to sit back and let it get me again.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I'm too mean. That cancer thinks it's tough. Well, guess what?
Hashtag fuck cancer.
That's right. Thank you, Maisie and Kiki's Eyes. I appreciate that. And thank you, G2K, because you're right. Cancer sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, but I started my own channel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Dot's Cancer Journey. And probably every Tuesday I'm going to go on in the evening when I get home and just, go through my journey, have friends and people go through it with me.
Hell yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
don't have nobody to talk to. So I think this will help a lot. Well, I have
Yeah.
Elaine, but me and Elaine are sisters. We argue.
Right. Well, here, check this out. Where's it at? Right here. That's mine. And that's my wife's number. If you look back in the private chat, that's mine. My number is the first one. My wife's is the second one. You can
Oh.
call. You can call and talk to us anytime you want to or need to.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You know, like I said, it's going to be a rough road, but I'm not giving up.
Oh yeah.
I have grandkids and my son. I can't, you know, just give up.
JD, will you drop links, please? Please, please, please. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, it's called Dot's Cancer Journey. It took a minute.
So So how does chemo work? Like, how do you get? Like, how do they administer it to you? And like, I mean,
Well, what's good about it is they put which side is it? They put a port. It's called a port, and it's like a tube, and it goes into my heart. And they every Tuesday they put a where'd it go? They poke a needle in there and close it. See that little they
okay, yeah.
needle in there, and they put these things like this. Oops. Like this, and then they put tape over it, and then they hook the IVs up to that. So it just goes straight in. They don't have to put it in my arms,
Wow.
which is good. I mean, I'd rather have that than to get poked in my arms every Tuesday.
Right.
And then just my luck. I went to get a CT scan, and the nurse put the needle in my arm, and they turned it on, and all the stuff went just in my arm. It didn't go
Wow.
through. Yeah. And it was on my bad side, which sucked. So they did it again in the other arm and got it. But the arm that they first did it in, man, it was huge and sore. It feels better today, but man, it took a while. But what do? You just keep going. I can't give up. I can't just sit back and go, poor me. Because it's not poor me. I need to talk about it and get it off my chest so I can deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? But
like when you don't talk about shit and you don't let shit out, that's when shit gets back on you, and that's when things start getting fucked up.
That's right. Because you sit back and think. That doesn't do any good. Can your guest write hello in chat so I can get her links, please?
She did. It's right here. It's right here.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Oh, damn.
And then today I rearranged my crafting area and my computer. And I'm glad you asked me up because now I can see if it's going to work this way. And I believe it is.
Well, there you go. Cool. Hell yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And once in a while, I will do a craft on my channel, you know.
Yeah.
Pop up and do something. but I just needed people to talk to. I mean, I can talk to Elaine, but she's
Oh, she's your sister. She's always been there to talk to you. You know what I mean? Sometimes people need somebody else to talk to. You know?
right. And
You
I
get it.
appreciate everything she does, but
Oh, of course. Elaine's awesome as hell.
yeah, she
Anybody be proud to call her sister. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, she is. And you know, she's the one who got me all set up on here.
Yeah. I
You know,
remember talking about that once.
yeah. I said I want to
Mhm.
start a channel on cancer. And she goes, "Oh no, you don't want to do that." So the next time I talk to her, I go, "I'd like to start a channel on my cancer journey. Not just, you know, cancer, but my journey."
Yeah.
No, they won't let you do that. And I said, "Elaine, I watch other people that do the same thing. Why wouldn't they let me?" "Oh, well, let
Mhm.
me check on it." It's like, okay. And she did. And she goes, "Awesome. We can make you it." And she was all happy about it. And that makes me happy, you know?
Oh, yeah. I love seeing your guys' like you guys are like extremely close. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
awesome.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
we are. Me, her, and my brother. We're all three very close.
Oh yeah. How many? Is that all you got? Is just Elaine and your brother?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And Elaine has two boys. I have one. And my brother has two daughters. And we all have grandkids. I only know two of mine. I haven't met the other three yet. And they're all by different women. I told my
Same
son, I
people.
said, "You need to stop."
My one sister, she's got 5 kids. She's got 5 kids with 4 different men.
Well, you just, what do you do?
Keep your legs closed in her area anyway.
Yeah, with him, I just say, "David, put a sock on it, tie it in a knot, do something. No more
Mm-mm.
babies." Because now he's with another woman. So I don't know.
Freak out
Like
that
I
dad.
said, if it ain't one thing, it's another, but I deal with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I already did my battle with cancer already.
Oh,
Long
did
time,
you?
long time ago. Yes, ma'am.
What kind of cancer did you have?
Uh, testicular cancer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't supposed to have kids, but you did.
Like I wasn't really supposed to have it. Like there wasn't really supposed to be any real good shot for me to have any kids, but I got 2. So
Well, that's awesome.
yeah.
That is awesome. My son, he's having medical issues. And so he's had to have an MRI. I don't know if he had it yet,
Yeah.
and possible surgery. Well, it's on his right nut, on his privates. Anyway, I keep telling him when me and him, or me and his ex, went to visit him in prison, uh, we went in there and we sat down, and he sat down, and about 30 minutes into our visit, he asked the guard if he could go to the restroom. He said, "I got to pee real bad." "Nope, you can wait." He sat there for an hour and a half. And finally, that guard let him go to the bathroom. Pissed
Wow.
me off. I was like, "What is the big deal?" He said, "Well, if he goes to the bathroom right now, he can't have visitation." I was like, "You're a jerk."
Yeah, it's because he'd have to strip
Do
him
his
down
job.
again and search him and pat him down and
Do
thinking
his job.
if he'd have to do it, he'd have to do his job.
Yeah, and then he finally got to go. And I was like, this is crazy. And David goes, shut up, Mom. You're going to get me in trouble. I went,
Yep.
"Okay, I'll
How long
shut
did how long did your son do?
6 years. Twice. So
3 and
for
3?
for 13, 14 years, he was in and out, in and out. And so, you know, it just, but the first time it was 6 years for Grand Theft Auto. And I said, David, you need to ask if you can borrow a car. You don't just take it.
I mean, for real.
Yeah. And then the second time, some girl he was with, another one that said she was pregnant by him. They took some lady's car, the grandkid, something like that. Anyway, when the cops came to my house, of course, there's not just one. There's like 5 sheriffs in my front yard. And they said, David, did you take that car? And he goes, yeah. What'd you do with it? He goes, well, I'll hop in and I'll show you. So he got in the cop car and they went to where that car was and they brought him back and he said, well, I gotta take him in. You know, I said, take them both. They both did it. So they were both taken in. Well, they both got 3 years. So my son took her 3 years because she was pregnant, supposedly by him. So that's where that went. He did another 6 years. But at least when he was in prison, I knew where he was and what he was doing.
Yeah, I got a lot of family members that have spent a lot of time in prison.
Yeah, he's been out for 4 years.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. Hopefully, he just asks to borrow the car next time. You know.
Did him some. Oh my goodness, Kiki's eyes. That's funny. I think. Is there a problem with David's? I should have named him something else. But
Right?
it's okay. He's still my baby.
Like Aaron. Aaron's a good, strong name. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Like I got all these nieces and nephews and all these cousins that have had kids, and like they're like, well, what should we name our kid? Let's name him after my dad and not this other person. Like, how about Aaron? Can I get an Aaron in there? Just one. So I asked my son. I was like, so son, so when you have a kid, like, you ever thought about names? He's like, I'm not naming my son. I'm not naming my kid Aaron. I'm like, what the fuck? My daughter said the same thing. A couple days ago, she's like, if I get pregnant when I have a kid, she's like, don't even ask. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I know you're gonna ask me to name him after you. I'm like, don't matter if it's a boy or a girl, you can still name him Aaron. Like, I'm not doing it, Dad. I'm like, whatever.
My niece's husband, his name is Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you if you ask him if he likes that AA Ron joke, I bet you he'd be like, you know what? That joke's only funny if your name's not Aaron.
It's not?
It's not. Like, I don't find it funny. Like, my name is not AA Ron, it is Aaron.
Aaron, right.
Like, I mean, come on now. I mean, I don't go around pronouncing your names like Jennifer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Aaron's a good name. And I'm glad they spell it with double A's because it's Aaron.
That's right.
Not AA Ron. It's
That's
Aaron.
right. That's fucking right.
Yes.
You're my girl, Doc. Forever now. I'm telling you, I ain't never letting you go. Tell you right now.
I pay attention.
Hell yeah. It's Aaron.
Yes.
And when people are like, I'm out running errands, I'm like, no, you're not. It's errand. For one, okay? It's errand. You're out running an errand. Nobody runs me anywhere.
Right.
So
it's Aaron.
Yes.
There's no D on the end.
Yes. There's no Aaron in front of it.
Nope.
Errand. Come on, people.
And that's how it should be. because
Yeah,
that's
and go,
how it's supposed to be.
yeah, like so. If you pronounce it that way, you should probably go get an education, not an education. Because show me a damn J in education, and I'll start pronouncing it education. So
Right. People anymore, they just don't know how to read or write or
I
spell.
know, and
Or
they're so like they're so
know.
fucking lazy about shit. They're just like that's so sus. I'm like, you know what? There's really something suspicious about somebody who says sus a lot. Like, why can't you just say suspicious? You're that fucking lazy. You can't even say the whole word. You just got to break it down as short as you can so you can get it out there quicker. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I know it.
For real.
Yeah, that's true. Kiki's eyes, it's very true.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's very
There's
true.
more drugs in prison than they are out here.
They do.
on the streets. So, you know, and that's fact.
It's
Like,
sad, but and you know, and my son and his new wife, I believe they're still on drugs. Actually, I know they are.
like on hard drugs or what?
Yeah, she had a baby and they took her away because she was addicted. And they wanted me to take her, but at the time, I couldn't. I had just had major surgery. I was taking care of my dad. I couldn't have a newborn.
Right.
So she was put in foster care. And I just pray every day that the people who have her take good care of her. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Like, and I don't mean to, you know, freak like that foster care system, man. It's a fucked up place to be, man.
I know, and I worry about her, but I can't.
Yeah, no, for real.
You know,
Yeah.
You can't.
I
in
mean,
my position, I can't. I got to take care of myself right now.
Exactly.
you're no good to nobody if you're not here anymore,
No.
you know. So
And my granddaughter, when she comes over, she helps me. She's 14, so you know.
yeah.
I know, Grandma. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 15-year-old that thinks she knows what the world is all about already.
Yeah. So does my granddaughter. She's 14, but still, she knows everything.
Yep.
And the only way to get her to, because she's just like my son, looks like him and acts like him. The only way I could get her to calm down and do something is I just put her in the crap right behind me and I say, craft something. Okay, Grandma, what can I use? I don't care. Just sit down and craft something. And she does some pretty darn cute stuff.
Yeah. I do that. I do that same kind of thing. Like these last couple of years, I made my own Halloween costumes. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know. I don't know. I just like creating shit.
Yeah, it's awesome that you can do all that, you know?
Yeah.
And them shirts are beautiful. That tapestry that Elaine got, oh my God, that's pretty.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, like I'm dead serious. I even put my own name in that fucking drawing for that one.
Did you?
I did. Like it's my drawing. If I want to put my name in here, I can. I'm going to.
That's right.
So. And then Elaine got it. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Father and mother have been clean. Wow, that's awesome. Kiki's eyes. Oh, shoot. I'll be right back. I forgot I had a chicken boiling.
All right.
I kept smelling something and I bit the water off.
Like, damn, that smells good.
I know. I'm like, what's burning? I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Water's gone. Nope. There's a little bit.
I raised two of my grandbabies for 10 years, and the father and mothers have been kids for 12 years. Hell yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. There's a lot of people there's a lot of people that can't do it.
I had to save your child.
There's a lot of people that just can't do it. You know, it just makes me, you know, it just makes me think like, what are they using for? What are they using drugs for? Like, I know what I did and shit, and like people use drugs to hide pain, to get rid of pain of something of some sort, you know. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I got family members that are drug addicts. I've had family members that have been drug addicts their whole life. Like I remember when I was 7 years old, six, maybe 7 years old. I went over to my grandma's, and my uncle and his wife lived in the same area, just right across the walkway, and same apartment complex, but just different buildings, and they lived at opposite ends. And I went over to go see my cousin, and go in the house, and I remember walking into the bathroom, and my uncle was passed out cold turkey with a heroin needle stuck in his neck, and he was butt naked, and his wife was buck naked with a heroin needle stuck in her arm, and she was like passed out in his lap. And I was like 6 or 7 years old when that happened.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I went and told my mom, I was like, Mom, I think they might be dead. My dad and mom went in there and fucked him up. They were pretty pissed off at him. But, you know, what's up, her Siegfried?
Hi, Siegfried. How are you? I am feeling pretty good today. I just hope I didn't overdo.
Oh, so you know who she is? You know who this person is?
Huh?
You know who her Siegfried is?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He
Cool.
came over from Elaine's channel.
Yeah. Elaine's always good about hoeing me out. So
Right. He went from I met him in Nitro's channel. And then he came over to our channel, and now he's in your channel.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
He's
That's
a
what it's
really
supposed
nice
to be
guy.
about. That's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be about. You know what I mean?
And
Right.
it's, yeah. And he's from Germany, I believe.
Ja, das ist nicht sehr gut, huh?
Huh?
Ja, das ist nicht sehr gut.
I don't know.
That's German. Yeah, I just know some German.
Oh, yeah. He's.
Yep, that's how I live my life. Like I thought I was invincible. Like I've been hit and ran over 5 times by cars. I've
Oh
been
my
broke.
God.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. Hang on,
Oh,
you're in for a ride. I've had a couple
He's
thousand.
lucky to be alive.
I'm lucky to be alive. I've had a couple thousand staples. I've had a couple thousand stitches.
Oh.
I've had 87 broken bones, knock out my fingers and toes. I broke my sternum once. That was a bitch. That was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, wow.
I've been shot once, stabbed twice.
Oh,
Testicular cancer when I was 18. My left knee's completely fake. Like I've been through some shit. I've been through the ringer.
sounds like it.
I've lost my gallbladder. I lost my gallbladder a couple years ago. Okay.
Jeez.
Like I went to a dentist to have him pull a couple of teeth, and he ended up breaking my top jaw and pulling out 40% of my nasal cavity. Now, the first surgery that the surgeon did, my body rejected it, and at the same time, I didn't know about it. He didn't tell me until it was way late in the process. But I ended up getting MRSA in my skull, which is why I lost all my teeth. So,
Oh my God.
like I was taking an antibiotic that they give to people who have had prolonged exposure to anthrax. So,
Mhm.
like, I mean, I've been through some shit.
Now you sound like my son. He did all that crap too. He's 43. He just turned 43.
Is he a cancer?
No, thank God. And hopefully he don't end up.
What's wrong with being a cancer, Dot?
Huh?
What's wrong with being a cancer, Dot?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
And I told him, I always tell him, you get checked. every time you go to that doctor, you tell them you want to get checked because
Oh no,
your
no.
mother has.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about getting cancer. Like I am a cancer. Like
Oh yeah, so was he.
your son's a cancer.
Oh no, he's. I see what you're saying. He's Aries. His
Oh,
birthday's April 21st.
oh, born one day too late.
I think he's Aries. Isn't that
Yeah, that's
April?
Aries. That's Aries.
Yeah. And when he's in prison, um, he's, of course, you have to go one way or the other when you're in prison. He's a Sereno.
Oh, Susu Trece Khalifa. Straight up
It's all,
1-3. Straight up
yeah,
1-3. Straight up 1-3.
he's
I used to be a DSC 121 Donner Street Crip, man. Straight up, I know all about. Like I used to roll. I used to like the Serenos, like they helped me get through part of my major part of my life that I was struggling in, man. Like the Vatos, they were there for me, like for real, man. Like I'm dead serious. Like I had never been accepted by a group of people that I didn't really fit in with so
right.
easily, and like they're homies, you know what I mean? Like they
Mhm.
wouldn't they fought for me. They fucking they stood up for me and shit, man. And like I'm, I'm straight up like I know I'm white and I can't ever be a Sereno, but I get it. I'm as close as you can get being a white boy to getting to becoming a Sereno. Like I hung out with
Yeah.
the homies, you know what I mean, for a long time. A long
He's
time.
he's Spanish. He don't look nothing like me. He looks just like his dad.
That's how my wife's oldest son is. Yeah.
And all of his kids look just like him.
Yep. I bet.
And they're all girls
Oh shit,
Oh,
he's
wow.
cursed.
He got his hands full.
and all different mothers. So I hear it from the ones I see. I'm like, wow. I just sit back and go, well, I love my son. I love my grandkids, even if I don't know them,
Yep.
but I have to take care of myself.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what you got to just you got to keep. And you know what? If anybody's got a problem with that, I got 2 words for you.
Me too.
Fuck you.
That's right.
Send him to me. Send him to me, Doc. I'll take care of it. Send him to me. I'll take care of it. Like
I'll do that. Siegfried, it's James Dean. This one.
I was
He
gonna.
asked
I was getting ready to ask what those tats were of
He
myself.
said, "Who's that man?" Well, doggone it. He said, "Who's that man on your arm?" There, can you see it now?
Yeah.
And then this one, oh,
That's a pretty good portrait. That's a pretty good portrait.
yeah, the guy did I've had that done 25 years ago
So now why James Dean? Now be honest, Dot.
because, and this one's Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle J Moose here.
That's awesome.
Bullwinkle J Moose.
And
That's bad as shit.
it's because it feels good. A friend of mine,
Dude.
a friend of ours that went to car shows with us, he had cancer. And he always did that Bullwinkle. He was a big collector.
Right.
So the night before he died, I got that tattoo and I showed it to him.
Oh,
Oh.
Bless
Right
his
that's
awesome people.
Yeah.
And James Dean, I have been a collector for about 30, 35 years.
Wow.
And I
Oh.
got a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
hmm
That's cool.
Yeah, I
Mm.
got James Dean everywhere. I have them on my leg, my arm.
Wow.
And then I have, like I said, I have stuff,
Yeah.
little TVs like
Jesus.
this. Like
she's
back
not.
in the
She's
60s.
not telling. She's not telling us all the words for tattoos. We all know. We all know you got a picture of James Dean kissing your ass. Dog. Come on now. We know.
No,
We
that
know.
I don't have. But
Not
I
yet.
was.
Not yet.
Just the idea.
My ex-husband's name is Bob. And when he pissed me off, we were arguing, and I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to go get a tattoo on my ass. And I'm going to put kiss my ass and a V on each butt cheek.
That's good shit.
I
That's
said,
good
when you
shit.
piss me off, I'm going to moon you.
Kiss my ass, Bob.
That's right.
That's good stuff.
But yeah, I have these two, and then I have one on my leg.
I got 11.
I got 9.
Nice. None of mine are none of mine are done professionally.
Well, mine were, but my son has them from the top of his head to his toes.
Oh, I bet if he's a Sureño,
He even
I'm sure he does.
He even has a toe tag.
I bet he does. I bet he's got a teardrop on his eyeball. I bet he's got a teardrop on his face. I bet he's got a cross on his face and on his neck somewhere.
He has a thing on his upper lip too that says Sereno. I don't know what he did to get that, but
well, you know what they say: loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, in prison, that's what they do is get lots of tattoos too.
Yep.
Yeah. And I asked him, well, what's that one? Mom, you don't want to know.
Right.
Just quit asking me.
Right.
Okay. So I just let it go.
What's his nickname?
Spider.
I was gonna say. I was thinking that too. Like I was like, I bet he's probably got a spider like right here on his hand too, don't he?
Yes.
He's got a spider like right here on his hand.
Let me see.
Like a black widow.
Yes.
Like a black widow right here. Yeah, I know I know your son. Like I don't personally know him, but I know him. Like he's a homie for real. So you can give him my number, tell him to call me sometime.
Okay. And he will. He will.
Anytime he's struggling or shit, man. He say, "Hey, man, this is Spider," and I'll be like the guy on the New Guy. You know that movie? Like you seen that movie, The New Guy?
Yeah, no, but
It's
no.
Paula Connolly is a lady who came up missing. She's indigenous. She came up missing on Monday, and yeah, just they issued a feather alert for her, and with it coming up on May 5th, which is MMIW Awareness Day, it just seemed kind of fitting to put a story out there about it.
Yes, that helps. That helps a lot of people. That just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Why? What happened? Why? Did someone take it? Or,
Yep.
I mean, all 3.
Like the thing that gets me with the MMIW is the one thing that stays stuck in my mind. So just like I read it yesterday is 5,817 missing indigenous women and girls, and only 118 of them were reported and filed in the FBI database. Why is that?
God.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because they don't want to do their damn job.
But they don't it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen when a white kid goes missing. It doesn't happen when a black kid goes missing. It doesn't happen when a Mexican kid, but indigenous, like they just don't
keep track of them.
They just don't keep track of them. They just, it's fucked up. And,
yeah, it is.
And well, we're here to make a change about it.
Wow, that's good. I mean, it needs to be put out there.
And I'm not afraid to do it. So that's why on the 5th I will be at the courthouse with my sign creating awareness for MMIW Day and standing down on the main street in my town.
Mhm.
My daughter's going to be there with me, and
Good.
we'll see how it goes.
I'll pray for you that it goes very well.
But me too. And then after MMIW Day is over, I'm going to start working on some signs. So when these pedophiles go to court, I can go stand outside the courtroom and demand justice for the victims that aren't there.
Heck yeah, them pedophiles need to be locked up.
I'm sick and tired. I've had enough. I've had enough.
I think a lot of people have.
So
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's sad. They're horrible.
yeah.
When my granddaughter, every time she'd come over when I lived in the other house with my dad taking care of him, I would always check online to see where the pedophile people live. And I'd never let her out in the front yard.
Yeah.
Tell her, no, you go out back and play because there's weird people around here.
You know what though? Like, and this is just being real as real can get. If you think it's scary when you turn on that sex offender registry and you see all those red dots pop up around in your neighborhood, if you think that's scary, think about all the invisible dots that are in between all those red dots.
Oh my God, that's true. Jeez.
Think about all them invisible dots that are in between all those red dots.
What's happening right now?
Yeah, that's
It's happening right now on every street in America.
that is sad. Too sad. Oh, I got to jump down. I got company.
All right, sweetheart.
But I will be in chat.
Okay.
Okay, hon. Thank you guys so much
You're
for
welcome.
letting me talk.
You're welcome. Make
Good
sure
to
you
talk
write
to
make
you.
sure you write those numbers down.
I will.
Okay, sweetheart.
Thank you. Oh, I got to do that before I go
Yep.
off, right?
That's why I was saying it.
Okay, let me get
I got you. I got you.
got a
you.
pizza. 208. Shit. That looks like a need.
Hey.
Just a minute, babe.
Hey, oh yeah, hey, can you mute yourself if you got yeah, don't say my number out on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're all right. I mean, everybody knows I live in Idaho, so the area code is just fine, but the rest of them, if you would not say
Okay.
those,
I
I'd
won't.
appreciate it.
I didn't even think about that. I apologize.
You're good.
You're
You're
okay.
Yes. Prayers to Paula Connolly. Yes.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart.
I'm going to jump down. Love you guys and thank you so
too.
much.
You're
Love
welcome.
you too.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually gonna jump off here myself. I'm gonna get back to work. I've been missing a lot of work because of the car problems and issues, and I think I've got them straightened out now. And yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? But I appreciate all of you guys being here and gals being here and joining in and being a part of the conversation. Remember, we can change so much just by speaking what needs to be spoken, you guys. In order for shit to change, one must have the power to change it. Where does one get the power to change?
Can't expect someone
It-
else to do it. You got to do it yourself.
Yep. It's through knowledge. So knowledge is power. Power is change. So if you want to make a change, you got to get the power. And how do you get that? Is through knowledge. And like my wife just said, can't expect somebody else to do it for you. And do me a favor, tell your friends about me because they're going to want to know.